Hello world and welcome back to a new episode of Wandering Back to Europe. And today, thank you Demand More, you get to look at my Russian haircut. Yeah, so this is what happened. So apparently, this is what happens when you kind of just shave your head. Yep, that was fun. To be fair, a month ago it was even worse. It was much shorter. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Right, so today we take on Arsenal in the English FA Cup semi-final. So FM Lama, I'm gonna find his post when he predicted the future at the start of the season. Said we're gonna get, I think, top five, and we're gonna get a cup run. We are in a cup run, and hopefully our cup run can continue today. So let's take a look at what we've done so far. And as a good boy who's finally learning how to, I guess, do stuff properly, I have a list. I have a list of things in a notebook which says what I've done. So, first of all, remember, last game you saw me was Leeds. Hopefully last Friday, and if not, I don't mind. I don't mind when you watch it. But yeah, so we had two friendlies since then, where I took 2 weeks off. I went on a vacation to somewhere, not sure where, I didn't decide yet. But in this universe I did. As now we can't, I decided to go. And in those two games, we played Tottenham and Shakhtar. Again, doesn't really matter. I don't know. My assistant manager took charge, and I think we did well. I mean, we beat Shakhtar 4-0 and Tottenham 2-2. That's fine. So, on the game back, we played against West Ham. And this game was interesting because Jordan Ross was injured for a lot of the game. And I only realized by the end of it. And I was like, oh, I need to make sure to sub him off. And as I sub him off on the 80th minute, he scores. So he scores and runs straight to me for a substitution. Man, this guy's a complete hero. I love him. But the problem with that was the last 10 minutes were nervous. In a typical Bolton fashion, we got terrified, we got pinned, and it was not the most enjoyable end of the games. But hey, we held out. Butland played well. Raskazov played pretty well. Zagreb played pretty well. And Trevor Chalba and Axel Tuanesbe didn't mess up, which is a good staple of how well they did. Now, moving on to Bolton versus Liverpool. This is a bit of an interesting one, and I'll show you why this was an interesting one. Because, if you look at the stats, our team is kind of getting to the point where we're actually getting quite good. We're actually getting to the point of where we're challenging teams, we're pushing them, they're having to sweat and win against us, as opposed to just easy goals. But the difference between us and them is sometimes our players are prone to stupid mistakes. Like here, Timon puts the ball across the goal, dribbles it in, and it's easy for Dybala to score, which is completely interesting. So, to come back to it, Vera got a nice hit off number 12, which I think is Joe Gomez, and a soft penalty for Dybala gives us a loss. And to be fair, against the league leaders, that is not a bad thing. Klopp's still managing, they got a good team. Let's see if they've signed anyone good. Frankie de Jong, Dybala, like Anthony. Who's Anthony? Some guy from Ajax, huh? Yeah. So yeah, Bellingham, Florentino. Yeah, so they have a pretty good squad. Jose Gomez. Yeah, okay. So we took a team like that with a team of, Javier Fernandez, who's our best player right now currently in terms of, yeah, Javier Ross is our best player in terms of value. But yeah, enough said. We're ready to take on Arsenal. And actually, let's quickly check our finances because I want to see if you have finances to move. Okay, 69,000. Nice. So, as I said, I'm moving. This is the last episode in this house, so that's quite sad. Last ever recording in this house. I don't know, so many emotions coming in. Hopefully, this could be a good one. But in memory of this house, let's ask for potentially a stadium upgrade. No, it's the wrong one. There's no stadium upgrade. Great. It would have been nice to rename a stadium after this house, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm quite sad. And before we start this episode, I guess, let's move back so you don't get spoiled by the tactics. Tell me, how many houses have you lived in the past 10 years, I guess? And what's the shortest time you stayed for in a house? I think for me, it was 3 months when we moved somewhere. And then my dad's company was like, you know what, we found a place close to home, so move again. And in terms of houses, over the past 10 years, I think I lived in over like 12 houses. It's crazy. I move around quite a lot. But yeah, write in the comments and also write predictions of what you think is going to happen. How are we going to do? But anyways, I will make my tactics and I'll see you when the tactics are done. Okay, so we are ready, and I think I'm gonna give a surprise debut to Bianchi because this is the man that we signed for 50 million. I think 17 million. Sorry, I lied. And this is the guy that I bought him as a center midfielder, but now looking at his stats and also the fact that he can play left back, he's a pretty decent left back, and as long as he can learn to tackle a little bit, he can be great. He can be very great. And he's a bit determined, so that's nice. So, what the plan is, we're going to play Butland, Bianchi, Braithwaite, Tuanesbe, Raskazov, as always, for Mateus Fernandes and Gudjman in the middle, Spillane, Vera, Ibrahim, and Ross up front. Ibrahim has been developing quite well. For a winger, he's not bad, except he needs to learn how to pass a bit more, so probably... Yeah, because I'm dribbling his... doing his dribbling, which is improving drastically. Technique is amazing. I might need to do passing if he's going to play in the wing, because we do have two great strikers and he plays well on the wing. Yeah, let's do that. And let's do a quick check on Vera. And look at that, 20 technique, 16 passing, 19 vision, 17 dribbling, 17 decision. This guy is amazing. Right, enough of this. Let's get ready to hopefully not get wrecked against Arsenal. So this is the team we're going for. Let's go. Oh, what are my predictions? Well, this can go either two ways. So I think the last few times we play against Arsenal, we've done quite well. We've drawn many times against them. We've lost many more, and not many games where we got outplayed completely, because typically with Arsenal, it's the set pieces that matter. This time we practice some set pieces, and hopefully, we can get something from it. Right, we're ready. Let's give a nice team talk. Ooh, stressful times, man. If we win, we can go to the final. We can go to the final of the FA Cup in our... That's a very good run. And that's one way to get into, I guess, Europe. Because as of now, this was wandering back to almost Europe. And now we should try and get into Europe. So the game started. The first 5 minutes in. Let's see. Nothing much is happening. 8 minutes in. Predictions. I didn't manage to make a prediction. I'm thinking 2-1 to us. I think Arsenal's going to score from a free kick. I'm going to get really annoyed, play 3 up front, and we're going to win 2-1. Yeah, that's it. That's what I believe. 25 minutes in, and nothing much. Let's tell them to get creative. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. Yeah, so if demand more, if you're watching, man, rate my haircut as well. Why not? To be fair, it's probably not as bad as I made it seem out to be. But hey, it's definitely better than this game, though. Of 45 minutes, not a single highlight. Nice. This is at least going to be a very quick game. And in the other game, I think we have Liverpool and Leicester playing. So hopefully Leicester can help us and beat them. So it's going to be easier for us. Bianchi playing out to Gudjman. Bianchi again playing out to Fernandes. Fernandes is dribbling the ball all the way back. Is he going to cross it? Yes, he does, to Ibrahim. His good shooting. He's got good finishing. And Leno's got good savings. Good savings. Well done, man. We're making some stuff. That's pretty good. Spillane, do a good cross. Sar gets the ball cleared, and hopefully we can recover. Tuanesbe recovers. Just don't make a mistake. That looked like it could have been a mistake, but I guess the moment's gone. And Football Manager saved me. Saved by the bell. They make 3 subs already. I think it's Mikel Arteta, right? Still manager. Mikel Arteta and Nicolas Pepe is not being liked over there. Spillane with a nice cross. Are we going to win it? Ooh. And Ross had an empty shot by himself, and he hit it right at the keeper, which is amazing. And, man, every time Arsenal goes up for free kicks, it makes me scared. I remember in all my past lives, conceding against them on free kicks, set pieces. It's just sad. Good interplay, as always. This is what we're known for. Good interplay. Until Mateus Fernandes loses it. There's a lot of yellow cards going around. A lot of players have yellow cards. Spillane steals the ball from Bayern. Nice. Bianchi is getting absolutely knackered, so we probably need to think about signing him off. Ross tries to knock it past, but Spillane's not quick enough. Bayern, again dispossessed. Gudjman. Okay, what's going on? Everyone's being dispossessed. Gudjman, great interplay. Man, I'm liking this. I'm really liking this, but we need to create. Gudjman, dragging across to the right. Fernandes is going to pass to Raskazov. Is he going to put a nice cross in? He kind of stops. He does. And Ross wins it. And the big young Scot scores the header. Front post. Bernd Leno not ready to, I guess, react to it. Let's see what happened. So Mateus Fernandes passes it across to Raskazov, who kind of Man, I like the thing here. Normally you just cross right now, but because of Football Manager, it kind of looks like this. And he beats, who's that? Malang Sarr, the Chelsea man in real life, and the Arsenal man in fake life. Jordan Ross, well done. How tall are you actually? And what's your jumping reach? 13 and 185. So he's not that tall, but he's not that short either. So that's fine. Man, I'm happy. And Bianchi is getting wrecked, but it's a good debut from the young man. So potentially Zagre and Timon might not be too happy with this. And I'm thinking to change out Mateus Fernandez because I don't want a yellow or a red card. And that was a dive, ref. Tuanesbe concedes a penalty. For what? I am... What? Oh, no. I'm actually beyond... This happens too quite often. You know, sometimes like you see a tackle flying and you're like, yeah, that's a trip. Or like, you know, you run something and the player trips and you're like, okay, fine. But they both jumped for the ball and nothing happened out of it. So I'm not sure what happened. So Ibrahim's not playing well. Man, this went from, I guess, me being super happy to me being not as happy anymore because of the penalty. Arsenal hasn't done much, as you can see by the stats, or you can't see because we have the ball now. Braithwaite playing out to Zagre, who's fresh. Ooh, he's going to blow past everyone. Spillane. Bayern has been on the ropes. He's not been able to cope, but he does clear. And I did have to curse it. Sanchez is going to run all the way through. Braithwaite tackles. Butland should come out. Butland doesn't come out, but a great save at the post. So maybe he knows what he was doing. He knows what he was doing. Spillane. Ooh, this is dynamite football. Ross dribbling all the way past everyone. And he just misses. Whoa. What is going on? This is not football. This is entertainment. And for all the boringness of the first half, this is actually incredible. Bayern, Rodriguez, Bayern again, puts a nice cross, Spillane clears it. Ross collects again. Is he going to play it to the right? He is. Fernandez plays it off to Vera. Come on, the young man. Come on then. Come on then. Oh, great save. And Sarr clears, but then Tuanesbe again picks it up. Ooh, we need to keep pushing, guys. We need to keep pushing. We're there on the ropes, and Braithwaite decides to pass it all the way back. Is this going to be the end? This is going to be the end. And Jordan Henderson comes on instead of Tierney. Never thought I'd actually ever say that sentence, ever. Kenzo Gudrun is not having the best... Oh, man, I might have to just keep him on for now because I did sub off Mateus Fernandez because I don't want a sudden counterattack and a red card at this moment. Emi Buendia steps up. Ref, is he gonna... Okay, that's fine. Something happened there. Alex headers the ball. And they... Sorry, another set piece goal, but at least it didn't count. We're making mistakes. Chalba collects. That's good. Raskazov. Good interplay. Quite good interplay. Fernandez passes the ball all the way to Ross. Good dribbling. Good dribbling. Sarr has nothing on him. Ooh, he is slowly zeroing in on that top corner, isn't he? Henderson is playing in the middle and Sarr is down the left. Interesting. Let's tell them to get creative. We're doing quite well. We're playing well from the back. You can see Arsenal is pressing us quite early on, but we are comfortable on the ball. Which, to be fair, with a high press, you should be playing more direct. But Saka, Rodriguez, Emi, great stop by Zagre. Weird kind of cross, but to no one. Saka again. Somebody stop him. Vera gets the ball. That could have been a foul, but Saka fell, so it's fine. Raskazov, Saka again. Oh, no. I don't like this. I don't like this. No. Torreira plays it all to the left. To Sarr. Back to Torreira. Rodriguez lines up a shot and just misses it. What the hell? But yeah, if you can beat the high line, that's when you know you can actually do something. And I think Spillane is actually getting quite tired. We need to do this because our penalties are not the best. I think we're going to get Sonje on. He needs a chance to go, I guess, give us something nice. We want that. We want some pace on the wings. Potentially, we should actually play the I guess, more direct and stop playing from the back because they are pressing us. And if we hit the ball over the top of the pressing line, we do have some big guys to kind of catch it. So maybe that'll help, or maybe that'll just lead to more penalties. Who knows? 1 minute to penalties, and here we go with our crappy penalty squad. We are going to take Arsenal for the honor of going to the FA Cup. Sanchez, he already had a practice, and he shoots the other way. I think he shot left up. Vera steps up against Leno. Ooh, decides to go for the same spot. Nice. The man of steel, isn't it? Torreira steps up. Hopefully Butland can jump the right way. Can Butland jump the right way? Jumpland doesn't jump. Jumpland doesn't butt the right way. God damn it. Butland doesn't jump the right way, but he does save it because he stays in the right spot. Fernandez hits it down the right as well. So I think the right way to shoot this game is to the right. So we'll see. Let's see where Henderson goes and scores. So Henderson steps up, the old veteran, shoots to the right, and a third penalty that goes in is shot at the right. Nice. Ross, the young Scot who brought us a goal in this game, shoots left this time, and it still goes in. Nice, nice. This is actually very kind of nervy, and I'm not nervous. You're nervous. Emi Buendia steps up, again goes to the right, so most of the shot went to the right and to left the goalkeeper, so I think the keeper should know. Gudrun will step up. The young man goes to the right again, and we're just one penalty away from going potentially to the FA Cup final. Man, if Butland can save this one as well against Saka, we'll see the young man, the future of, I guess, the left side of England. Oh, man, I don't know what to say anymore. At this rate, I'm just very stressed. Saka steps up. Butland goes right. Butland knows what he's doing. Butland has seen all the penalties go to that side, and he jumps, and he finally saves, and we're in the final. FM Lama, thank you. You're apparently, I guess, I don't know, you can predict the future. If only you have predicted that, I don't know, I get $1 million. It could have happened. So it's all your fault that I'm not a millionaire. Oh, wow, I can't. Oh, man. Oh, that's actually amazing. Who am I going to be playing against? So, when's the next game? So the next game, okay, so apparently that's tomorrow. So we're going to find out tomorrow who we're playing. So what I'm going to do is quickly simulate forward and see who we're going to take on, and that'll be the end of the episode. See you in a second. Okay, so we're back. I've went on a 2-day drinking spree celebrating that, and we came back for the 22nd, and Liverpool apparently have won Leicester. So let's see by how much, just so we know by how much we're going to lose. And only 1-0, so it's not too bad. Anthony on the 6th minute, and nothing else happening. Okay, so that's kind of something that we need to watch out for. We need to come out strong, make sure we don't concede, and make sure we win this bloody final. So how does this react? Well, no. How does this... Words are difficult. How does this affect our games? How does this affect what we're going to show on this channel? Well, let's actually go here first. Currently, we're on 54 points. We are potentially 2 games behind some teams. I think the teams we're challenging for, we are 1 game behind. So we have a chance. So Tottenham is going to be a game we need to watch. So I'm thinking the important games for us, if you go to the schedule, would definitely be the Tottenham game. So I'm thinking potentially, let's see where Brighton is 12th, Arsenal is 2nd. So what I'm thinking I might do next episode will be the Arsenal Tottenham game. So the London team. So we're going to have a nice trip to London. We're going to, it would be nice if we could just stay there because Brighton is somewhere there as well. Like Burnley, Tottenham, Brighton, Arsenal. Yeah, so I think we're going to do Tottenham, playoffs game Brighton, and Arsenal. So it's going to be a double header. It's going to be fun. And the final episode will definitely be this game. Wow. Crazy cup run. Hopefully we get into Europe. We've put ourselves in a decent position. Hopefully next year we can do better. I am looking potentially to improve my goalkeeper position. Butland is decent, but he's not of the level where I want to be. I'm happy with him, to be honest. I think if we compare him to, like, if we go back, compare him to Kepa. I mean, Kepa's probably not the best person to compare him to, but even then, look at this difference. You know, Butland is a good keeper, and he's probably happy to actually play quite a good number of Premier League games because now, as you know, he is in the Championship. Yeah, he's in the Championship still. So, yeah, hoping to improve that. Hoping to improve, I think, what am I doing? My left back position is good. My right back position is good. Up front is good. Man, if they age well and they develop well, this is the position I don't need to worry about ever again. I have a lot of depth in all the positions. Gudrun and Fernandez potentially in a better halfback. potentially one world-class center back, but Braithwaite is developing well. He's developing quite well, so I don't know. I mean, looking at all the downwards stuff, it doesn't show too well, but he's a decent player, and hopefully, apart from that, yeah, maybe I could wait for Dirk to grow up and become the keeper of my dreams. He has some potential. He has been playing a little bit. He has been developing a little bit as well, so he's almost at the level where I can actually safely play him in the Premier League. But as you can see, he played one game, conceded 3 goals. So potentially not the best goalkeeper. But anyways, this has been longer than I thought it would be. This is the last episode in this house, which is sad. I'm going to be looking back on this and crying quite a lot. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. And yeah, I will see you for the Arsenal and Tottenham games. Bye guys.